Good morning, everybody. Unplanned journey again. I've just been to the hospital with my wife for a test that she has to have. And while I was there, I thought, before tomorrow, because tomorrow we're off to Sutton to show you some old factories, as we also go and promote a new business called the Furniture Project. Sorry, I'm really cold, you know, it's really cold today. But yeah, so today I thought what we could do is we could go and look for an old manor house, which is just some ruins. We could also go to find an old pinfold and some listed buildings in Skegby. I've been there before by bike. Today we're walking. Let's take some photos as we go down. Follow us. We thought we'll walk around the lake to begin with, because it is a lovely lake. We'll go this way. Look at that, that's pretty, isn't it? Little bridge over the Mourne. People don't realise this is the Mourne River here. It's the source of the Mourne River. Someone said to me once, it's the idol. It's not the idol. The idol's too lazy to be here.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I've just seen the Threes buses. We're going to take the Threes buses and then get off near Asda, where the old station house was, and that's where we're going to begin our video. Threes buses. So we're going to start here then, near the old station house. And down there, as you know, we spoke to before, that bit there is where the railway went. And there's an old, where the old former train station was there. But we're going to take that little route there, where I've been with my bike already. Walk down there, past an old school, past the former site of the station, across the road, and then down onto the Skegby Trail. Look, if you put your hand up, look, hey, put your left hand up.
Right.
Look, it's hello. In the shadow. Let's get the postman in, doing his job. And he's a Forest fan. Perfect. I've been asked before why it's called Northern View. Well, it's called Northern View because this is where the Northern Railway, Great Northern Railway went. Just want to show you. So this is the cut through here. If anyone's not been, I've never known what that was there. I reckon maybe sidings, because that train station was down there, wasn't it? Where Asda site is. Right, so what I'm going to do, yeah, is cut through here. It does say Stanton Hill here as well. I know we can go to Stanton Hill, I'm aware of that. We've got the 𝐇𝐎𝐿 allotments down there. And then we're going to go along here. Along the old Northern Railway Lean Valley Extension railway line, which was more or less around here, which would make sense, and that's why I'm assuming over there would have been sidings. I'm assuming. I might have it wrong. I've read up about it and nothing seems to come up, so if you do know, just let me know. My shadow in it again. Hey. Can't help where my shadow goes. You know what I like about shadows? They're really like tall, aren't they? Because I'm not. It looks like I'm 6'5" there. I'm not. I'm 5'10". Anyway, so I've just read this actually started in Skegby South Junction, which I believe that is actually not too far from Kingsway Road now, on the corner of Shoulder of Mutton. And it was there where it met the Great Central Railway, because as you know, the Great Central Railway also went through Kirkby. So yeah, I did all this on my bike last time, and although I didn't really miss much here, that's a new estate down there. Further down, I've missed bits and bobs. There's not that much to see apart from an incline where there's like a bit of sandstone on either side. But I do remember it was also raining, so I didn't take much of the thing. I did take some videos, but it was faster motion as I was riding, and it was also here stopping there and everywhere. Today I'm just going straight through to Skegby village. I remember last time when I came here, I just remembered I was going here, there, left and everywhere because I didn't know where I was going. Back in the day I used to do videos where I scout the area before going to it. That's not what I'm doing today. I know where I am and I've done my research. This actually goes, if you didn't know already, because we were on it last time, we joined it when we went to 𝐇𝐎𝐿 village. We joined it. Jay, when he was with me on these steps, he was like, up, 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 as he does. I've got to be, yeah, I'm not liking that because of my leg. I'm going to come down this bit. It's not too bad today, leg. I've had some issues again with cramps. I had my lovely wife to sort that out. I can see brickwork going on down here. I'm just going to, I forget when I'm walking around what my infection has done to me, because it has caused issues. Right, back on the Skegby Trail main track. Horses and all sorts come down here, by the way. Bike riders, dog walkers, hikers, but definitely horses as well, I remember. But it's not just for horses, because I read somewhere the other day that some places now are just for horses and you're not supposed to go down them routes, but this one is for everybody. What do we have here? Something to do with just the water, I'm assuming. So as we walk a little bit further down, we're going to see how it was built out of the rock from here. On either side we're going to see a bit of sandstone a bit further down. At the bottom of here as well, on the left, we have Skegby Bottoms, and then the Skegby village itself. St Andrew's Church is never open, so I'm not expecting to find it open. We've also got the old Skegby Hall up there. I think it was investigated for a while actually. Something happening there a bit notorious. We're also going to try something I didn't see last time, is locate the old pinfold. I located one in Kirkby not too long ago and people were like, oh, I didn't even know it was there. Well, I'm going to try and locate the one in Skegby. And not far from where we're going in Skegby, there's also the old Skegby train station, which is not there anymore, but I'll show you the location of it while we get there. And we'll just have a little walk around the village. The line actually was built to transport coal and other materials to and from the pits, the collieries. So the collieries that were down there to the collieries that were up here where we're going now. There's another huge estate they're doing there. That's near the, I don't know if people know this, yeah, you probably do. There's the, no, not Fountaindale, Quarrydale Academy or something is down there. That's where Jay took me last time. He didn't want to go any further. Down here we have, which I'm not going down obviously, but I think I mentioned last time, we have a little brook, and there's a like little culvert just behind here, literally on top of here. Oh, sorry. As I said earlier, common route for bikes. Don't know where that goes because I've never been down there, but I can see an old boundary wall. See, there's that again, there's that. You can just spot it there through the trees if I zoom in. Like a little culvert down there, transporting water back into Sutton. There we can see again. Now, can you see that through there? You can see the stream there going through, the river in fact. And an old gate just there for farming. Because this is going to be a massive estate here, isn't it? Not too sure on the name of the river, or is it just a brook? Could be the Idle. I'm not sure because the Idle goes through Sutton, doesn't it? Don't know, guys. If you know, let me know. There's this route up here. Now there's 2 or 3 routes here if I remember correctly. So we have one across country there to the left, which goes to Skegby Bottoms, which we went last time. We're not doing that today. Then there's this one up here to the right. I just slipped. This one to the right up here that goes up towards Skegby as well, but back towards Sutton way. And again, it's cross country. That's the one we took last time. And although it's beautiful, I don't know how muddy it's going to get down there. So what we're going to do is stay on the Skegby Trail this time, the main Skegby Trail. Here we have somebody else coming down, so I'm going to take the camera off because I know it annoys certain people, but we're going to swing the camera around because we've got more sandstone here again. Look at it, beautiful. By the way, as I said again, so the Skegby, the name Skegby or Skegby, I think it was called back in Danish. It meant the bearded one. The bearded one. Well, I've got a beard. So, but yes, Skegby meant the bearded one, and it appears in the Doomsday Book, which has got a lot of historic facts and trivia in it. These are quite massive, aren't they? I'm really impressed with this today. Really am. Much bigger than I thought, anyway. And as I say, what the hell was I doing going across the fields and missing all this? Impressive. So yeah, we're on the Skegby Trail, guys. And we've been on a few trails recently. We're going to go back to 𝐇𝐎𝐿 soon, possibly with Little Man. We're going to go and see 𝐇𝐎𝐿 Ponds, which is to do with 𝐇𝐎𝐿 Colliery. We saw one ancient colliery the other day, the site of one, Dimminsdale. And today it's more a railway adventure, old disused line here. Quite impressive this is. I'm not finding anything though, railway related, really. Thought we might have found something down here, but I've not spotted anything yet. Anyway, could yet be things on the way. Oh, what's that up there? What do we have there? What is that up there then? Just a bit more rock. What is that there?
Wood shavings.
From what?
Trees.
Look, can you see there's like a slab sticking out as well?
They're like wood shavings when they've cut down trees and stuff.
Oh yeah, like here I can see.
Yeah.
This is just incredible. Look at the tree coming out of there. Got some kind of... That doesn't look like from up there. Looks different. There could have been some building here on the side where the trains went. I don't know. That goes to that other route that we saw earlier down there, which is to do with Skegby village. But yeah, it's beautiful down here, it really is. Don't know if you can see that, it's just behind there, guys. Literally behind there is the old manor. Didn't want to go too far up, and I definitely don't want to go into derelict land. Derelict land, private land, I don't want to go in there. But yeah, that's where the old Skegby Manor was. Can only see the back of him, but that man there's just let me know some interesting things, because it's always good to ask locals. So this was the entrance way towards the old station, which I am going to show you where the station was, which was further up there. And also the house, is it Station Master's house?
Yeah.
That is still there, which I didn't know last time, so I'll show you that as well. Right, can we see on the other side? I'm going to have a bit of a walk through, a bit naughty, but I can come. It's open once a year, and I said it was the old manor, and it's not. It's the old priory. It's right there, the old priory. There's always one idiot in cars, always one idiot. But yeah, there you can see it. But like I say, it's only open once a year or something. He opens it, so it'd be nice if I was able to look around. What I do know is it wasn't the old manor, it was the old priory. Right, so we're going to get back here in a moment. First of all, we're going to look there. So there it is again on the right hand side, the old priory there. I thought it was the old manor. Anyway, we've got a farm on the left hand side. We've got a few old cottages I'm just going to show you. And this gentleman has also told me we have a well. And as you know, I've been looking at wells recently in different places, so we might as well see where the old well was as well. So we got this farm here. See, when you're on your bike, you tend to go past places and not notice everything. Bike's good, obviously, if you're doing an old trek, a big trek. But yeah, the station house is behind there somewhere. This is a farm here. It's a shame we can't go into these farms. I really like farms. You can't go into them. Obviously, you can't go into them without an invitation, but I mean, you can't even look around. You know, and it's a real shame. But look, is that where they drink out of, the animals there? What are they called again? Got a terminology for it. The man told us just up here is the old well, and he also told us there's like a post that says different things. Oh, what do we have here? My wife normally notices these things, and I've noticed it today. Get a photo of it. Another bit there. But these, as I say, these were all things that I missed when I was walking along last time. In fact, I wasn't walking, I was riding my bike, and I didn't come up to here, that's for sure. I ended up going, I don't know where I went, actually, I can't remember. But these old houses, cottages, beautiful, look at that. Stunning. I love these little houses like that. Right, so this is the Skegby Heritage Trail. Not to confuse with the Skegby Trail that we've just been on. Yeah, and that's where the station yard, where we're going in a minute. So what do we have here? We have Manor Farm. I think Manor Farm, that's much further down there. Am I going to see that or not? I don't know. But we're definitely going to see Crook Cottage, which is just behind there. I know where Crook Cottage is. Manor House. So it was the Manor House, like I said. This man just told me it was called Priory. But I read it was called Manor House, and here it says Manor House as well. So I don't know, maybe it was a priory. I mean, it looks like a church, doesn't it? You can tell it looks like an old church. Skegby Hall I'm aware of, I'll go to that in a minute. Quaker House I'm also aware of. The Pinfold I'm also aware of. I don't know where this is. Skegby, how do you say that? Froze. I remember one in Kettering when we lived in Kettering.
Skegby Trows.
That's where the it's an ancient spring-fed animal watering, yeah. So where's that, number 6? Oh, so that's around here somewhere as well. Because 6, it says it's that. I wonder if that's to do with the well. Now, this gentleman told me there was a well here. I've never heard of a well here. Did he mean this? It's right here somewhere. Let's have a look. I reckon must be on the other side of here. No, I don't know where it is. Could be down there. We'll have a look. We're coming down here anyway because we're coming to see Crook Cottage, which I can see there at the end. Beautiful little building. Obviously, we can't take too much video of the place because we can't come too close to it. Yeah, we do have something there. Yeah. You're right.
Looks like there's a plaque.
And there's a plaque there. That's good that they've got plaques. But it's nice down here. I really like it. This is the kind of... Can we come and live around here? I like little lanes like that. Beautiful, must be nice and quiet. Well, I don't know if it's quiet because of the main road. So yeah, I understand why the man would have thought this was a well. But further up it says something about Trows. Skegby Trows are ancient spring-fed animal watering trows thought to have been used by travellers on the toll road that started where Old Road now joins Mansfield Road. Yeah, so just up there. So I understand why he thinks it's a well. I get it. But it was for animals. And I bet that is the same thing that we saw earlier on. So that's quite a good find, that is, actually. Quite happy about that. I've got a man coming, so I'm going to wait to take a picture here. So we're at Crook Cottage. In fact, it says it there. Let's have a look what it says there. Crook Cottage. Dates from at least the 16th century and is the oldest occupied domestic dwelling remaining in Skegby. It takes its name from the crook frame construction, but has had many names and users in the past. Yeah, I'm taking a picture of you doing it. Beautiful place, isn't it? It really is. Look at that. I bet that'll be a good photo what I've just done there. But yeah, beautiful cottage. There's a car coming up. I'm going to walk a little bit because I think there's some older houses up here. I'm just going to check this again from this side. It's quite a stunning. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, you can tell it's an old cottage. It's lovely, actually. That's beautiful. Nice find, that is. Just going to walk a little bit up and then come back down again. What's it called? What we're looking for? We might as well find
Manor
it.
Farm.
Manor Farm. We might as well find it because it's on the Skegby Trail. They are nice houses. They are. Wow. That's just one house, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
That's the garages. But I like the green and all that. Yeah, we'll just come and spot this farm while we're here. Manor Farm. So was that part of the old manor house then? That's very confusing because on information of the area, it tells me that them ruins were called the manor house. Then a local has told me, no, it's the priory, which I can tell because it's got like the shape with the triangular shape with the roof that actually looks like a church. So I get it. The priory, like we saw in Underwood, Felly Priory. So I get that. But then then we look on the map, the local Skegby Trail map, and it says manor house again. So what I'm thinking is, the manor house must have had a priory in it. That's what I'm coming to. That's what I reckon the solution is to that problem. I can see the manor farm as we come up here. I've never been up here, to be honest. And this is, I believe it's called Back Lane. Back to where? Look at it through there, I can see it. It's nice. I can see the old stone house through there. Pretty house. Old house. Just gonna see if we've got another view of it over here. Still a farm now, I believe. Obviously we can't go in there, it's private, but just about see it. That's the manor farm. You see that? Just there. There might be dogs. Like many places do have dogs. But yeah. So what we have got here then is another farm on this side. We can see some patches where old doors would have been. And different stonework just there. Can you see that? On the top there. More little cottages and houses. Got a public footpath. And then we've got an actual farm here. Oh, that's quite nice. I'm just going to have a little... So where does this come back? This will probably come back to... I've just spotted a robin. We always see robins. Where's he gone? Over there somewhere. Hello, Mr. Robin. Oh, we've got actual... Oh, what are they? They look like llamas. Honestly, they look like llamas just then I spotted. Look. They're definitely llamas. Or alpacas. Hello. Alpacas, I think they're called. Wow. Yeah, they're quite common around here, I've seen. Alpacas. I like these rotundas. I can see there they're doing yet another development. This is Doorgates Lane, and this is the corner to where the manor farm was. Pretty up here. Look, this would have been something just here. Look at that. I've just spotted some alpacas in there, in this farm. Alpacas. Got a dog there you don't want to go near.
No.
Oh, here we go.
I've got it.
You got it? I'm taking a little video. Built in the 17th century as the farmhouse for Skegby Manor. Yeah. I've got to show you this. Look what he's got. I've never seen that before in my life. That's cool for the hay. Beautiful, look at that. You don't see that many times, do you? So yeah, that's the old manor house down there, guys. Don't want to look too much in it, but look, manor farm even. Not manor house, I get confused again. I don't know what that's called, and we've got a dog. Just a farm.
Something farm it's got in there.
So it's a good guard dog, tell you that. But I saw on the other side, oh, there's a chicken going through there. I've just seen a chicken running through there. We've got a guard dog looking at me. Is it on a lead?
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright then, it's on a lead. Croft Croft something farm. Yes, you're a good guard dog, I know. That's pretty as well. What does that say? Croft Field Farm. There's loads of chickens up there. Hello to you too, sir. We're leaving, don't worry. Just spotted some pigs through there. Oh, some pigs. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the pigs through there? Yeah. I've spotted the pigs and I spotted some alpacas on the other side. Well, that's a good addition to this little film we're doing, this little video, because I wasn't expecting that at all. So Manor Farm Cottage, there we have it. Beautiful. Well, let's go back down into the village. That tree's nice there as well, actually. Old tree there. Yeah, so we're going to go back down. So yeah, that's a nice find actually. We weren't too sure whether we wanted to come up and see this farm. But it's listed. Sold. So it's worth it. Right, we've got a few more things to see then in Skegby. We've got the old Quaker's house. Then we've got, I say old, it doesn't look that old actually, the building, but we've got the Quaker's house. We've got Skegby Hall, which is a nice old building. We've got St Andrew's Church, which we're going to go past, but I don't think it's open, because it never is. Probably only on a Sunday, I believe. 10:30, I believe it's open on a Sunday, if I read that correct. We'll also see where the old station master's house was, because I didn't even know we could see that. So I'll have a look at that. And that's right next to where the old Skegby train station was, which is part of the Skegby Trail that we've just been on. But at the moment, we're doing the Skegby Heritage Trail. We saw the map and thought we'd look around. Don't know whether to call this video Return to Skegby. You know how you see things sometimes on the top of telephone lines? Well, here there's a bit of tree. A bit of tree on the top of there. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you where the old station master house was. And the platform, I mean not the platform, the location, which I have shown you on the other video actually, but I didn't have that much research on it. The location of where Skegby train station was, which is the station that was on the trail that we've just been walking on just before, when we were walking alongside the Sandstone cutting there. So we'll show you that. We could have gone to that first and then come back this way, but you know me, I do it all in different orders. So there, what is it? A manor house or a priory? I think it was both. I reckon it was both. Hello. And yeah, that's where we came out of earlier, and opposite is where the Skegby Trail continues. But we're not going all the way down the Skegby Trail, as I say. We're just going to show you where the station was, and then we're going to come back into the village. I've just realised something else. Buttery Lane, this is called. This is the same lane that we walked up a little bit when we were in 𝐇𝐎𝐿 village. If you remember, we walked across a big field and then we walked along a little bit of Buttery Lane as we walked into 𝐇𝐿. This is the same road. It interwinds up there and goes round and then back down again. I remember that much. Right, so we're going down here. Back onto the Skegby Trail. Is that cordoned off down there? Well, anyway, this is the location, guys. Right here on the right. And then I'm going to come back again anyway. This is the location where the old Skegby train station was. Which, again, as you know, we're on the Skegby Trail. Now, apparently, you can see the old station master's house. I wonder if it was that there.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. because I didn't notice any other house last time I come this way. I reckon my wife's right. I reckon that's the old station house. There, it's got to be. Hello. But here, right here where we are, is the old station itself. The old station was here. So it would make sense that that was the station house right there. Wouldn't it? It'd make sense. Beautiful. But the station, literally, is where we're standing. Right here was the railway station of Skegby. I think it was just called Skegby. But I'm walking on top of railway history. Nothing left. Possibly this post. Don't know. But there's no indication, there's no object here, there's nothing to remind me, apart from the history that I know it was here, right on this site. That part there is cordoned off. I think it's because we've had certain cars trying to get through there, because you can still walk across there. That goes to Plesley. That goes to Plesley along there. And we've been along there before. That is not where we're going today. I've just spotted a horse. Horsey, horsey, horsey. Hello. There's a horse behind there. So here, right here, was the station site. And it went all the way along there. So from where more or less them people are now, all the way along here. But we've got no evidence of anything here apart from the station house. The station master's house, which was over there. We've got another couple of posts over there. But as I say, I don't think that was anything really to do with anything. So we're going to head back into the village, guys, because we've already been on the Skegby Trail when we went to 𝐇𝐎𝐿. When I say we've been, I haven't been with my wife, but I've been before myself. We're going to also go at some point to the Rowthorne Trail, which is also just off the Skegby Trail. I've just checked this out here, I've just seen something. So that is Ashfield and Mansfield Trails, linking the Meaden Trail, Skegby and 𝐇𝐿 Trails, Timberland Trail and the Mansfield Way. Cool. Says European funded. I guess that was before Brexit. But anyway, let's head back into the village. My wife has just spotted something that is very, very possible actually. So, I've got my socks over my trousers, so that's not an issue. This station master's house here, okay, right in front of it we've got an old thing that would have belonged. Can you see that post? This post thing? That would have belonged to the old railway line. Although it's linked to the station house itself, I still think it's got some history behind it. Right, let's head back off then. Just thought I'd show you that. It's a shame we've got no evidence of any railway station here. Some brickwork, that's about it. But we've obviously got the station master's house. Right, we're going to show you something on that corner. Just down there on that corner. And it's to do with animals. Let's have a look. And more or less where we are, where the road is, or that track bed there, it would have come along here and then across onto the other side where we were earlier. However, I reckon part of the road must have been part of it because the station was down there. Anyway, we have a very iconic little structure here. We've got something historical and it's to do with animals. And anything to do with animals for me is well worth the mention. It's of course the pinfold right here. It's a listed building, 18th century enclosure in which stray animals were impounded until their owners paid a fine for their release. Yeah. And it was literally just here. And you can go in it. I've been in the other one. I've been in the one in Kirkby and Ashfield as well. The one in Kirkby and Ashfield is near the old St Wilfrid's church, but here we have it. And believe it or not, it's a listed building, and it's just here. See a nice view. In fact, we'll probably see a nice view of where the Skegby Trail went across there. Beautiful. The old pinfold here in Skegby. Now that's locked off now. That's cool anyway, I just wanted to show you. Cool little find. Right, on to the next thing. Right, we've got the Quaker's house on the right hand side, and I don't know a lot about Quakers, if I'm honest with you. So it says it's the 17th century. Doesn't look that old. Do you think that? Just doesn't look that old to me, really. And we'll have a little look. We'll have a little closer look to it. Just up here. This is to do with gas. Nice building. Just doesn't look that old to me. It says it is, so I believe it. And there we have it. Look at that. The old Quakers building. In fact, I can come out the other side. So I'm going to come out the other side. Why not? Don't know if it's someone's house now, I don't know. Quakers was obviously a movement. We'll write that description underneath. Right, we're gonna get now very close to where Skegby Hall was, on the left hand side. And we've also got around here St Andrew's Church. So we've left the Quaker's house behind us and the pinfold. Private road, keep out. Okay, but last time we went down there and we had a look around. So,
Yeah, no public right of way.
is that for cars? Private road. Well, we'll look at it from the other side then. We'll respect what it says, and we'll look at it from this side. The vicarage is up there. This is also St Andrew's Parish Hall. That looks quite an old building as well when you look at it. You know, obviously not as old as other things around here, but it is old. Wonder what they're doing there. Scouts maybe. But that's the vicarage up there. And here we have Skegby Hall. Now, I was going to go down there, but I will respect, it says keep out, so I'll keep out. But now there's a public path here. So this is what I'm saying to you. If there's a public footpath, then I can go down. But to where? Is it? If there's a public footpath, you can always walk down it. So you're not allowed in that area there, but you are allowed down here. But I'm pretty sure here again it's going to say private. No, it doesn't say private here. That's strange. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of it here. Got some, there would have been some building right here. And now I'm going to show you this hall. Now, it does have some bad recent history linked to it, which is a shame, really is. But we're going to take a few photos while we're here. If anyone tells us to get out, we'll get out. But it is a public footpath. In fact, there's another one there, but that's a closed door. But look at that, guys. Pretty building, isn't it? That is a stunning building, really is. Wonder what it's used for nowadays then. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, we're going to go back out. I can't get out that way. I'm going to go back out the way I came. Spotted an old entrance there. on that side. We've got some other dwellings and houses around there. But look at that. That's the old... Must have been one of the main entrances just there, guys. Alright, we're going to go back out. That's nice, that is. I like that. As I say, there's some recent history news around here that's not that good. But I just wanted to show you the building itself. And what's this here? Would have been something just there. Don't know. Quite a lovely walk today because we spotted much more stuff than we planned to spot. I'll say goodbye to that hall. There's old parts here. Like I say, some new houses down there. I always go down when it says public footpath. Obviously if it says no entry, then no entry. But public footpath is public. Right, let's go up to the church, guys, because that's on the right hand side. The foundations of a much earlier dwelling by the Lindley family. I've heard about this in this area. There's a lot of connections. The hall has been in continuous occupation to the current time. Right, we're going to go up there to the church. I'm pretty sure it's not open, but we can have a look. It's a nice old church. So there's Commonwealth war graves here, but I've just seen here St Andrew's Church in this current form dates from 1870, but has many Norman connections and dates from at least this period. Norman connections. So there's Norman connections here. That's to do with the Danes, isn't it? Or am I mistaken? I don't know, but there's a lot of Viking connections in Skegby. And there's also obviously the Danish connection to the word that is Skegby, as I told you earlier. So yeah, we've got St Andrew's Church here. Have a look, a little gander around the church. Nice building. It's a grade 2 listed church, and also has, which is a shame we can't see because it's closed today, I believe, it's got some beautiful stained glass windows as well. Really beautiful. It's actually quite a nice little church. Look at it. I can see how it's got Norman connections by the tower. You'll be thinking, what's he on about? Well, if you know your history, you'll know what I'm on about. The church tower itself. And it's quite nice, isn't it? It's picturesque. Here we have some really old, again, Victorian one. It says 16 something under there. Can't quite read it, but definitely says 16. Been well restored, I can see on the outside. Oh, we've got some of these things here, look. Little figurines there. Let's take a photo of that. That's nice. And that's what we're looking for, little things on the side. There's some here as well, but these are slightly older. No point even me trying. No, but the church in 𝐇𝐎𝐿 wasn't open neither. But I noticed somebody was inside. So we got access to that one. I'm going to try the doors. Another photo. Pretty. I'm going to try the doors. There's no one in, unfortunately. Wonder if this is where the stained glass window is. Possibly, because you can see it's a bit... I'm trying to explain to you, look. That looks like it could have been an old... It is, look at that. That's a good find. Look at that angel there. Wow. Well done, Ped. You can see through it onto the other side. That's cool. Another thing I've spotted up there on top of that stained glass window is one of these guys. Look at that. Gargoyles, whatever they're called up there. So yeah, I spotted that, as I've just showed you. You just go into it like that, a bit further in. And you can see that there, can you see? But there's also like man's head there. I don't know if there's any more up here, I don't think so. I'll have to look through. Scan it. Yeah, just that. Still pretty. But I've also spotted here, there's one on this side. So look, as we go down onto the stained glass window, what do we have here? I see some stuff going on there as well. Can you see that? Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, that was a good little spot there. Oh, I bet we're going to be able to see it from this side. I've never tried that before, you know. Let's try it again. So what do we have on this side then? I reckon if we... Oh, this is more... I think this one is a little bit more... I'll have to go further up on this one. I don't see what we can spot on this one. A ladybird. What the hell's that there? Don't know. I spotted something there. Definitely some kind of a figure here. Another insect there. But yeah. They were harder to spot than them two. But we ended up seeing a ladybird instead. Never really tried that on stained glass windows. I might try that more often. Look at that. Beautiful church. Beautiful. So yeah. That is probably the stained glass windows that they're on about. The ones that I've just spotted. Just going to go round the other side in case I can spot any more stained glass windows. Look, we've got something here as well. What do we have here? We have some lion crests. The Royal British Legion. Yeah. But that's on that side. So yeah, that one there, you can see the British flag. And it says the British Legion. Obviously it's on the inside, but it says Stanton Hill, Skegby, and 𝐇𝐎𝐿 it says there. And then it says to commemorate the Royal British Legion. And that would make sense because in here we have a lot of tombstones to do with Commonwealth. So that's a nice little find there. Obviously it's inside out because it's on the other side. I believe this is the Norman connection, this tower. That's probably the crypt down there. Just gonna see if there's any more old stained glass windows. No, there isn't. But we have a lever here of some kind, which looks pretty old. More of the Victorian tombstones, and that's where we were earlier. So yeah, lovely church, really is beautiful. What do we have more to find around here then? Well, not a lot now, guys. We've done pretty much everything we wanted to search for at Skegby. Been a lovely little adventure again, really has. Stunning. So unless we see anything else, which I don't think we're going to, that's of massive importance here, I'll say goodbye. It's been my great pleasure to show you around again. Yet another video. And until next time, guys, take care of one another. And on to the next one. And we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot for coming. Hello. Bye.
Adios.
See, she's more Spanish than me. I always say this. I always forget to do that. My wife always remembers. Nice little church, St Andrews. Bye.